Hey everyone, it's Sharon coming at you from Beach Therapy Counseling Services. So it's another beautiful day here in Lakewood, Colorado. And my hope for you guys is wherever you're watching this from, you are also enjoying a beautiful day, no matter where you're from. So as I begin this topic, I just want to kind of preface it with saying, I know this is a sensitive subject, and no matter what your opinion is on this subject, no matter what, point of life view you're coming from on this subject, my intention is not to insult anyone, not to condemn anyone, and not to persecute you for any of your own personal life choices. I am hoping that this video can reach the people that need to hear it and maybe just help people in situations where they're unsure. The topic I'm choosing to talk about today is going to be alcohol and alcoholism. And I'm not going to get into all of it because there's plenty of videos ahead of me that I feel like I will be speaking on addiction. But I wanted to start with this topic because, it was brought up today, and I felt just this tug at me like you haven't spoken on this subject, and it is near and dear to my heart. I've had loved ones and people around me deal with this issue and just addiction in general. I work with addictions clients and one of my physicians, and I just really want to let you know before I talk about it that I am coming from a very, very sympathetic place, and I'm not in any way, shape, or form trying to make you feel bad. So when I say that, I also want to say that alcohol is legal. Alcohol is very much socially acceptable, and I have zero issues with people drinking. I just really want there to be maybe more talk and understanding on the lines that maybe need to be drawn when you are drinking or you're making these choices to drink. So one of the things that I think people don't think about when they're making life decisions to add alcohol to their activities is there a family history? You want to know this because alcohol it can be very addicting, and part of the issue is it is passed down from gene to gene and generation to generation. And so you want to make sure you know what you're jumping into before you jump in with both feet, right? And then if you do know, hey, my grandpa's an alcoholic, my dad's an alcoholic, my great-grandpa was, whatever the case may be, you know that you need to be extra careful. You need to watch yourself, you need to limit yourself, whatever it takes for you. Just knowing your history and your family history is going to be important to educate yourself. And then I also think that it's super important to know when you are self-medicating and when you are just having a drink because you're being social, or it's the end of the day and you're cooking a nice dinner. Those are the things that, if I'm going to choose to have a drink or more, I ask myself, well, what are you doing this for? Because you never want to self-medicate something. If you are going through a stressful time in your life, or you are having a hard day at work, or your kids are bothering you, things like this, you want to be super careful. This is not me judging, remember, because we all have dealt with addiction to some level or another, whether it's been yourself or you've seen it firsthand. And you want to be sure that you're not medicating it. You want to adapt skills within you to be able to deal with those things without grabbing a beer, without grabbing wine, without having your cocktail. Because those are the issues that the more you self-medicate it, the less you have the skills or build the skills that it takes to actually be able to deal with those in the future. And that's how alcoholism starts. Because you start self-medicating and then you lose the ability to cope in any other way. So it starts with, oh, I've had a bad day, I need a drink. And then it's, I want to go celebrate with my friends, I need a drink. I'm happy, I need a drink. I'm sad today, I need a drink. I'm mad, somebody at work just really made me mad, I need a drink to relax. And you see what I'm saying? It becomes all-encompassing, and that becomes with any, obviously, addictive substance. But today I'm just concentrating on alcohol. So I want you to really be cognizant of the reason you're doing it and your family history and your own personal history with it. As long as we're educated and know what we're getting into, then we'll be able to make better decisions for our lives, because nobody takes that first drink. No, and anybody who's an alcoholic will be able to tell you this. You don't take your first drink of alcohol going, I'm doing this so that one day I can become a full-fledged alcoholic and I won't be able to control my drinking, or I'm going to end up drinking way more than I ever intended. That's the idea why I'm having this first drink. But if you go in it realizing I'm already predisposed to addictions of alcohol and I don't have good intentions, meaning my intentions are to medicate this, terrible day I've had at work, then you are going to have a less likelihood of actually taking that drink to begin with. So those are my advice for today, and I know that it might seem like I'm trying to push my agenda or push my beliefs, and I am not, because like I said, I have no issues with people drinking. I just want people to be more cognizant of the why and of their own personal history, bloodline, all of that as it pertains to alcohol, because it all makes a difference. And when you are having a bad day at work, or you're having a happy day, or you're sad, or just whatever the emotion is you're feeling, find coping skills. I mean, I've had lots of other videos of different ways to cope with different emotions and different things we're going through, and I'm going to continue to make those because they have worked for me. And it doesn't mean all of them are going to work for you, but the idea is just to keep sharing it in hopes that, it does resonate with you. You're like, oh my gosh, I tried it and it was great. But build those skills so that way when you do decide to have a drink, you're doing it for the right reasons. And it's not to medicate something or to help you develop a skill that you didn't already have. Anyways, as usual, you guys know where to reach me. If anybody ever needs me, or if you're dealing with an addiction yourself and you just need somebody to talk to and walk you through it, just know I'm always here, mybeachtherapy.net. And this is not a Debbie Downer day, so go outside and enjoy this beautiful weather. Bye, guys.